Jean and Mary effectively hustled their charges into new diapers and pajamas when they came down for changes, and not long after that they were in their cribs for the night. This night passed a little more smoothly for Jack and Chastity than the previous one had. Knowing what to expect, they had little trouble settling in and getting comfortable, or at least as comfortable as was possible when dressed like overgrown children and wearing huge baby diapers. When morning came and Chastity woke up, she immediately felt her diaper to see how wet it was. The squishy padding her inquisitive hand encountered told her that she was fairly wet. Still curious, and understandably new to the whole experience, she opened and looked at her diaper directly, poking and prodding at it from a sitting rather than a laying position. Her mind was going over two facts: first, that she was repulsed by the fact that she had A, soiled a diaper, and B, that she was wearing a diaper in the first place. Secondly, that she felt a naughty pleasure in both wearing and having wet a diaper. Even though she had spent all of yesterday and the night before in diapers, it was still a new and interesting experience to be in them, particularly when they were wet. She did not, however, care for having bowel movements in them. In the slightest. After closing up her sleeper, Chastity got out of her crib and walked, or perhaps toddled or waddled a little bit, to her changing table and took out one of her clean diapers. She scrutinized the babyish designs on the front panel, the scattered designs on the body of the diaper, the two tapes, the cloth-like outer shell, the inner padding, and the fragrance that wafted into her nose as she examined the diaper ever so thoroughly. If she had had the proper tools on hand, Chastity might even have dissected it, too. As it was, she simply contented herself with a smile as she looked the diaper over. "I definitely have to get some of these," she murmured to herself. Maybe some local pharmacy would carry them. There was that medical supply store just outside downtown, she thought to herself. The reason she knew about it was because the store occupied the same minimal as Eclairs, Caribou Coffee, and a good shoe store. Needless to say, she, as well as a number of her friends, knew the area.